Hello guys, my name is Joel Tiago and I'm here to help you take your app from Lovable to a mobile and iOS. Plus, you can also make it desktop while it's running. It can also be running on desktop, Android, and iOS. Actually, it's gonna be a hybrid application, but it's gonna natively on all these phones as though it was coded on Kotlin or on Swift. Would say what's the best way to go forward with this and what are my personal recommendations to all this. You're going to see what are the best tools that you can use, which one is going to give you the best outcome. It's going to be a bit serious. During this series, we are going to see all this from the beginning. We're going to go from beginning to the end. How do you start if you are a technical, and how do you start if you're not a technical person? What's the best approach to it and how easy it can be done? Because most people are non-technical and they generated their application through AI. But now, how do you turn that application, which is a web application, into a mobile application, being a non-technical person, go with you throughout the whole process? And if you're a technical person, that's being easy for you. You are already a technical person. Sometimes you don't want the hassle of really going to code it again. What must you do? One important thing that you need to consider is the language. So the best way to approach these things, I'm gonna give them to you step by step. Stay with me and you'll get the best of it. I'll also show you some examples of the things that I built, other built, and I'll go with you along the way. When I turn them into applications, I'll show you everything one by one. We'll see the performance test. It's gonna take us some time, but we're going to deploy them on Android and iOS, Apple and Google App Stores, and we're going to see how it's performing. If all the features are functioning, what should we do to make them better and stuff like that? We're done with the okay. Let's go to the different look. Alright guys, so now we're going to Lovable, right? Understand that Lovable is a platform where you build all these applications and you build them with artificial intelligence. Actually, you generate the apps, artificial intelligence. You just come here and you prompt the kind of application that you want, and it will be actually generate for you. Now, I already have some applications running on there, and we are going to go to our main purpose, which is when you're done with your application or you're building your application and you want to not just be online as a website, but you want to be turned or to be converted into a mobile app that will work on Android, iOS, or you even want it to be an app that or on desktop. So you generated it with AI, and how do you go about it? Just the next, So first thing, Lovable has a lot of capabilities when it comes to code generation, and it can really act for you. You don't really have to do anything. You just need to prompt. You just need to request, write what you want, and to do it for you. AI will generate the whole stuff for you, which includes the backend, the front end, the schema, and everything. So what you just need to know what you want. So there are a couple of options that you can use after you're done with your app. The first one that you can use is GPT, because after GPT, it can give some answers and tell you some things that you need to do for that to be possible. So I went to GPT and I gave it a query. I said, okay, I want to turn my app into a mobile app. So the shit one of the options that gave me was capacitor, and that's one of the best options you can use. Now, GPT will help to use capacitor, but GPT will assume you are quite a technical person, so you will have to install Node.js like this, or just install Node.js. So it's free, just go and install it. Download it here, and then you can install it. After you install Node.js in your, you continue with the instructions that GPT is going to give you. Like one of them is prepare your web app. Really, you have to liaise with Lovable so that you can put, or you have to really download the codes, because the good thing about Lovable is that it gives you the codes. It gives you on GitHub, so you can just get it from GitHub and put all the functions that you want to put for the native application to run. Imagine install Node.js and Capacitor CLI. You understand? And then you have to run this command. It's not very difficult, but for not technical person to understand, create your capacitor project. All these are the instructions that GPT will give you. Copy your web application and configure capacitor and stuff like that. But this is not the route that you're going to take, because the route that you're going to take is the most simpler one. So forget this one. These are just the instructions that you need to have, or that you need to go with in case you are a technical person, or even a semi-technical person, like someone starting that and wants to deploy your web application into a mobile application using Capacitor. So the next thing that I did was to go to Lovable itself and ask Lovable. So this is just a dummy application. The one thing that I'm seeing now is just a dummy application that I just it's not even updated, but I asked Lovable, what do you think? How do I turn my into a native mobile app? And what are the best options? So Lovable itself knows what it can do for that. It knows the best way to go about it. So it says that there are several ways to turn your React web application into a native mobile app. Let me apply the best options. So native mobile options for your React project, because all these codes that most of them are in React, so it's very easy to use that. Now, again, the first option, capacitor, it didn't say that, you understand? So it says the recommended option is capacitor. It allows you to use your existing code, provide access to native devices, feature support iOS and Android, simpler configuration compared to some alternatives. Then there's React Native, which you need to rewrite the codes. Then there's progressive web application, which doesn't really do much because it doesn't really solve the problem. We want the app to be on the App Store, not just a link or an icon in our phone. Then you take Cordova and PhoneGap. So Cordova and PhoneGap are a good option, but isn't best because these are old ways. You understand? They are old ways, and since they are old, they cannot really get the capacity or the things that are building with AI right now. Build things that are fast. We need really great functionalities to be working seamlessly, and you don't drag in your application. So those ones may not work. Now, I asked the question. I said, okay, will I need code, or you will do everything if I choose capacitor? Because I'm thinking of the non-technical person. You as a technical person, you do not know the code, and you may not know exactly what to do. So if you choose capacitor, I will handle the entire setup. So it will install this capacitor dependence. Then it will initiate the capacitor project. Add Android platform, and configure project for mobile development. This is, this is awesome. Like taking 80% or 90% of your work, because the only thing that you have to do is to get capacitor and look the steps that you have to do. So after these steps, you will need tool, which is you now. That's it. What to do. Run, build, which is what you have to do in the environment, and then cap at iOS. Another thing you need to do, and then you also add Android. PC, you understand? So you can do that, and I will ask. Let's say, what about desktop? You know, let's see what it's going to tell us on desktop. It knows what to do. So to get a desktop application, you- uh, there are some options that are similar to mobile approach we discussed with Capacitor. Let me apply the best desktop conversation options. Desktop one was electrons. Electrons were already working in there for quite a long in the market. So what the most popular option, create native desktop for Windows. Then Tauri is open to alternative. All of these are alternatives, and progressive web app, which is something that you don't want to do because this is not going to solve the problem. So, but the good thing is that this capacitor can still work with electrons. You understand? Which is for your life way easy. So, what is capacitor in this case? Corporate and electric. What is capacitor? What does it do? You understand? Capacitor is a solution from Ionic. It's a cross-platform activity for web apps. Capacitor is an open source. That's good because it's open and that later it's always progressing, increasing, and growing. And the community is always increasing. So it creates cross-platform, iOS, Android, and progressive applications with JavaScript, HTML, and CSS. You see, you can install Capacitor, and then you can also explore some plugins. First of all, is that get your web app to work on iOS, Android, and as a progressive web app. And then you will have native access, which is access to full native SDK on each platform, and it deploy to the App Store and the web. Then add custom tips with a simple Git API or using Cordova plugin with our capability layer. So that means that you can still add some functionalities, some plug either the ones from Capacitor or from Cordova, which additions, one of them is camera. You're going to be able to open the camera, take pictures, frame and stuff like that, and see your diary, just like WhatsApp does. It will be able to save file. This is important. Save file, read document and asset and other content you use to access the native file. These are the things that we have to start on or look on step by step. And I saw that these are very crucial functionalities in an app. Imagine you build an app like Uber, location, you understand? So it to be a real-time location. And it's natively depend on the web, because it's saying that gather critical information about the new device location, such as latitude and longitude. Look at your exact location in your phone. Not depending on the web, depending on the phone, the one that you use natively. And accelerometer, it will be able to access the devices, the sensors to measure changes in velocity your device motion. This is also very important, especially if your app relies on changing of screen and motion or a movement. Push notifications is gonna be able to do that. Network, you know, to monitor network, imagine if you build your app, that app on countries that the network is not that strong. This capability so that you can hit the resilience, your app can have the resilience to work offline. Offline application are important. I'm not saying that a totally offline application is lovable, but at least with capacity, it is that resilient. There are other platforms, better platforms for you to build and with the offline app, which is Flutterflow. Flutterflow will really be the best option for you to build the app that is offline. But Lovable with capacity can at least give you the resilience for offline option. And you can save some stuff offline, and then when you get online or when the internet is strong, you can just upload. Then haptic, we are talking about adding physical feedback through haptics feature. So these things are available on other devices. This thing's capacitor can really help you to do that. And then you can also custom code your own plugin that is for technical people. You understand? Then I even a guy from there, there's a guy that speaks about all these things, all that we do, how we go about that. And it's a full guide. And you can just come here and download the guide, then it will be able to give you more information of capacitor. I studied through it, so I know for sure that it's a great option and it's gonna work. You see, there are also more that you can explore about capacitor that can work your application, like your plugins from capacitor. There are really quite a number of them. You need to go through all of them, study them, see according to your according to what app will need to make certain of them. So a great option and it capacity is better than these other platforms that we guys can think about. It's better than Cordova. It's better than all of them because those ones are already dated. You understand? See, they are outdated. It's quite difficult for them to walk this trend that is about AI. So AI is generating stuff for us, and it's working data platforms like Capacitor. We can generate the code even for Cordova, yes, but if Cordova will happen with the phone with so it will be application where that you be good, but not totally enough for everything that you need to do in your applications. The difference between I'll take the difference between Capacitor, Cordova, and PhoneGap so that you can know why we're going to use Capacitor and not the other one. And then what are the benefits? Like what does Capacitor bring to the table that's better compared to the other guys? You see? How is it up to work? How's is it really native? Capacitor is native, like it will work just like a native application. So I went through all these things and I'll go through with you one on one until that done. So we're going to do the application and you're going to bring them to Capacitor. For I can assure you that that's the best option that we have. We can put your application, and you can create, you can generate your application, and then you can bring it to Capacitor, and Capacitor will make it native. Look, the plugins are quite a lot, so there's no way that your app has all these functionalities. You understand? It has at least you have Capacitor with native, including what you read an application, a school app, you understand? Portal or a school application when you want to learn some stuff. So you already have the word back here in your phone with the case with the case of the phone to keep certain memories what it's like while you're watching, it's already keeping so that the network phone it doesn't start, clicking or let's say slow. Clear still orientation, privacy, still privacy, like in case or tried to take some screenshot in some applications and it does not working. All this functionalities with these kinds of plugin and the prefer network more scale. I spoke about local notification, in-app browse, HTTP, Tix, Google Maps. If you get something like an Uber application or applications that work maps with locations like precise location, you see, file system, upload them, download them, devices, keys, keyboards, cameras, browsers, barcodes, and scanners. This is very important. Recently I built one of our app there where iPhone X. It's actually that so if you register for iPhone X, what will happen is that you will be able to, let's say, the app will generate a QR code for me. You understand? So this QR code that the app will generate for you will have all your information. So what in the program, you see, what will happen is that this QR code, will scan the QR code, that me will be able to have all information, including the status if the person is a premium member or if the person is not a premium member. Why is it important? Because we have some that are only paid but for premium, but you cannot be part. So what are we going to do? Is going to scan the QR code. You understand? So all these things are only to be possible in the app with this kind of plugins. You understand? This kind of plugin, barcode scanner. You understand that can scan. And then there's so many things. Actual change, like there's so many that you guys can take data. These are important plugins. And plus, if you're done, you can also use the one from Cordova, Adam, and your app will be up and running as soon as possible. So, what am I to say? Lovable, all the power that you need, right? Capacitor, all the power that you need in your work natively in the phones and deploy it. I've got to the things are stuff. Yeah, documentation, all that is capable, the capacity there. So don't try to build something and put away from it. Actually take into an application, a real application that work real time. And it will be the best result. And that's the best option. Others, but it's just capacitor. We'll do it for you. We have to use capacitor and continue doing those different things that I've been doing and how they are going about. So for today, let's stop here. But you already know that if you're studying an MPP or prototype, or you are any users yet. You don't need to code the whole application. You just use Capacitor for that. When you get by then, it will be different because you don't know how it will be when it makes a user. You understand? Before you get to a user, you ready to waste a lot of money to know what you're trying to do. But yeah, to you can with Capacitor. Put it out, let people see for your changes. Remember that to do with artificial intelligence changes, they need updates, and plus nutrition. You will need feedback from users. As they're using them, you get the feedback. Those feedback, you're gonna use to build one, to add another pipeline, or you just need to do something else, but use that feedback, your application better. And when you get to 1 million users, see how it's been. Take to it, continue in it to really make changes on the web, that to try make changes for free application environment. I generated it. So it's better to make one online and protect everywhere. So thank you so much for still to do the comparison between the platforms Capacitor and Phone Gap and the other. See what the advantage and price. Because the Capacitor also is the same way the lowest for each other. Capacitor is better and offers you more power, while the rest to run the thing into WebView, which is the best experience. So, guys, thank you so much. Start using Capacitor today. See you.